Hello, welcome to Larter Oasis, a 10-acre smallholding in the east of England.
10 acres that is slowly being rewilded and will eventually be left to a local wildlife trust, providing a home for nature and wildlife in perpetuity. Larter Oasis drains its heavy rainfall by way of drainage ditches on its western and southern boundaries. The rest drains towards its north-east boundary after collecting in Jock's Lowveld, forming a small, shallow scrape. The remainder drains and collects in the Hale Scrub and south-east Dampveld area, which acts as a mini floodplain in periods of heavy rainfall. Many moons ago, this got us thinking, if the rainwater collects and forms a flooded area, why not dig a pond in the same area which will aid wildlife by hanging around for longer before draining, giving amphibians a chance to breed. We see smooth and great-crested newts here, as well as frogs and toads. We hired a digger and Newt Pan was born. As quick as water during prolonged periods of heavy downpours collects and floods, it also disperses and drains quickly. Water will remain from January through to end of April if rainfall during winter had been heavy. It will also hang around in Dampveld. If not that heavy, then water will go by February or March. In a reasonably dryish winter, then Newt Pan remains dry all winter. Last winter was the first winter Newt Pan had been filled for just over 2 years. The process of filling and drying is known as a dry pond, a pond that collects and drains floodwater. Its upside is that it has no resident predators like fish, although when Newt Pan is full, it is visited by a hanser most days. Hanser is a regional name in eastern England for grey heron. The grey heron is also known as Frank. His call is a loud, onomatopoeic call, which sounds like Frank. The call is harsh and grating, often heard in flight. The downside is in some years the amphibians, if going to breed, have to be quick, and sometimes quick isn't quick enough, as Newt Pan drains quickly, or not even fill at all. Such is the chaos of nature. As soon as it gets to the growing season, the grasses, flowers and trees sucks Newt Pan dry quickly. Therefore Newt Pan does offer benefits, albeit limited benefits. We always wanted more from Newt Pan. We wanted it to be with water for longer, to enable not only the newts and frogs to breed, but also for all animals to have access to water for longer. So here is the Newt Pan dilemma. To leave it be or improve. To leave or improve would depend to a large extent on the costs and whether this would be prohibitive. We always believed a more permanent water source offered more benefits to wildlife and outweighed a temporary water source. A temporary water source that was so uncontrollable it sometimes never materialised at all in some years. We looked into our options should we choose to improve. Realistically, we felt it came down to two options. utilising our borehole alongside a solar solution or a liner of some kind to hold water more efficiently. We looked into using our borehole at Larter Oasis to supply and feed water to Newt Pan, using a system similar to the Ballcock system we used to manage the livestock troughs. This would entail solar panels, changing existing pump to an AC pump, and various other bits of kit. The total cost then, when we looked into it, was about £6,000, and this did not include installation. We thought this was expensive, but didn't dismiss it out of court. However, longevity without interference was not clear to us. We did not want to leave the Wildlife Trust a headache with costly maintenance, both monetary and labour, when we gift Larter Oasis to them. Over time we kept looking and researching and fell upon information and good old YouTube videos showing a natural substance called sodium bentonite clay, working as a successful sealant in ponds and potentially lasting for a very long time without maintenance, if installed correctly. If maintenance was needed, it was inexpensive in both time and money. We delved deeper, contacted a few companies, including one reasonably local who emailed a quote. The cost of clay liners needed for Newt Pan, approximately 7 metres by 9 metres, although roundish, was £740, including delivery but not installation. Clay liners are heavy, and whilst with a call to arms with some family members working with such a weighty liner was achievable, we felt that professionals would be able to do the job easier and better, giving us the better chance of longevity we were looking for. The revised quote for everything came in at £1,700. A no-brainer. The die is cast. Join us next time as we mean the professionals, give Newt Pan a makeover.
Thanks for watching.
Take care.
Bye for now.
Bye.